Okay, so this is a strength class. We have a glider on the mat, and I have some weight options. It's always nice to have a bunch of different options so you can make a change if you need to. As always, if something isn't working for you and you guys are really good at this, just follow up with an email or a text or whatever. I'd love to come up with some modifications if you need them. Okay? We are going to start standing. I'm bringing my water with me. It's allergy season, which is always exciting. Okay, so coming up to stand. And we're gonna stand nice and tall here. Bring the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna hook my thumbs, reach up, chin down, and we'll do a nice easy side to side, lifting up through the spine, keeping the neck and the jaw as relaxed as possible, and just taking a few deep breaths. You can always feel free to open or close your eyes. Open eyes is probably the safest, but if it feels nice, close your eyes, and that feels like a safe thing, do it. We'll go one more each way here. Try not to hold your breath. And then we're gonna bring the arms all the way down. Take a nice deep breath and just some nice circles here. Warm up all the little parts around the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna go the other way. Around, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, all the way down. I'm just gonna keep my feet about hip distance, and I'm gonna roll through the top third of the spine, rounding forward, letting the head be heavy, and then roll back up and reaching the arms all the way up and lifting the chest. And then again, arms down, roll through the top third of the spine. Really try and let the head and the shoulders and the arms be heavy. And then back up again, all the way up with the arms. One more like this. Rolling through the top third. And then coming back up, reaching up. And then arms come down. I'm going to take one leg at a time and do a little bit of a hip circle. Imagine the knee is doing like a half circle, and try to let everything else just kind of relax. If you want to do hands to hips, that's fine. I'm going in to out, in to out, in to out. One more each leg. And then come on down. Use a wall or a chair or a desk, whatever you need to if you have to. You can bring your right hand to the wall or your hands to your hips. Left leg is going to come up and back. So I'm keeping my standing knee a little soft, keeping my right leg a little bit soft, and I'm kind of bringing the left knee behind the line of my body. For 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and then we'll switch to the other side. Left knee is soft, right leg. Nice deep breaths. Always come back to that. Nice to rely on that flow. It helps to deepen the exercise a little bit. Last 4 here. 3, 2, and one more. And then come all the way down. I'm gonna stand with my feet kind of close together. Let's say a little bit closer than hip distance. Hands to hips at first. Soften your knees. Send your tushy back and arch the low back. and then round through the low spine. So we kind of did that upper body rounding. We're going to isolate the lower spine now. So a little bit of a tushy stick out and a tushy curl under. Tushy stick out, tushy curl under. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, come all the way up. Let's do feet together, arms nice and wide, a little rotation. Twist right, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. One more each way. Twist right. And one more left. And come back to the center. Arms come all the way down. Okay, I'm going to push the glider off to the side, grab my mat. We're going to come down onto the mat just for a little bit. Hands and knees. Hands and knees. Okay. Fingertips forward. Spread the fingers apart. Knees right under your hips. Let's just think about where the chest is and the head is for a moment. Let's pull your chin gently in toward your chest and imagine that your back is against a wall. So I'm pulling my head and my back into an imaginary wall. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let my head and my chest come away from the wall. So I'm sinking through my chest and my head is coming towards the ground. Push the ground away, lift the upper back, the shoulders and the head towards that sort of imaginary wall behind you. Lower the chest. You can also think about this in terms of what your shoulder blades are doing. The elbows are not bending. My shoulder blades slide together when I let my chest lower, and then they slide apart when I lift it back up. Let's do 4 more. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good. We're going to stay lifted. Elbows. Look at the wall behind you and then look at side to side. It's kind of an awkward rotation. Rotate, bringing the elbows back so the crease in your elbow looks forward and the elbow bump looks back. And then rotate so the creases look at each other and the elbows look east and west. 3 more like that. Rotate and return. 2 more. Rotate. Just so you know, my shoulders are kind of like snap, crackle, pop right now. Is that good? I don't know. 1 more each way. It doesn't hurt. Okay, let's come back to the elbows looking backwards. 1 more little thing here. Toes forward. Sit back a little bit and get a little bit of a stretch through the feet. I still have my hands planted firmly. Come back forward and go slightly forward, bringing maybe your shoulders in line with your fingertips, and then back, leaning back towards the heels. Forward and back. Forward. Okay, so this is the part where we channel our inner 8-month-old. This is the stuff that grew the strength for us to be able to crawl and move around. Working the muscles in the feet, stretching the feet. For us, it's a stretch. Keeping the chest and the head lifted as if that wall is still behind you. This is a very good exercise to work on the mobility and the strength of the hands and the wrists. I'm just going to do 3 more here. 3. Breathe. 2. Last one. Good. One more thing down here on the mat. Let's come up for just a moment. Roll the shoulders, reach back, just a little bit of a stretch. And then we'll come back one more time, hands under shoulders. For this one, widen your knees. I have my feet in, but my knees a little bit wider than my hips. I'm gonna bring my right hand under my chest and my left arm up. And then switch to the other side. Right hand down, left arm up. And switch. 2 more sets. One more each way. And reach. And then come back. Bring your knees in. Bring your hands under your shoulders. A quick 2 cat-cows. 2 sets. Round. We broke it down. We did the low spine and the upper spine. Now we put it together. One more each way. Good. And I lied. We're going to do 1 plank here, okay? Modified plank. You can keep your knees down. Draw your abdominals in. Make sure your hands and shoulders are organized. And then a not modified plank is having your knees lifted. You can always bring your plank to the wall or to any other surface that you think is right, okay? So come on up into your plank. Try to find your abdominal connection, lifting the chest like we just did, and hold here for another 5. Try and breathe deeply. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Knees are gonna come down. I'm going to sit back, take 1 deep breath to lengthen through the spine. And then we're going to make our way back up to stand. I'm just going to roll through my feet here and come all the way back up, okay? So all the parts are pretty warmed up. That feels nice. I'm going to move my mat out of the way because I don't want to use my glider on my mat. Just going to push it back. Yeah, the glider is good here. Oh, it's even better there. I think I'm going to stick to the floor, okay? So I'm going to bring the glider underneath the left foot. As you can see, the glider is on the front portion of my foot here. That's so you can lift your heel and roll on it, okay? So actually, the way I'm standing, I have 1 foot on my rug and 1 foot on the floor. That's just the way it is. You don't have to do anything like that. As long as your glider can slide, you're doing good, okay? So we're gonna start by putting the front portion of the left foot on the glider. And I'm just gonna start by rolling up through my left heel and then softening both knees. So the left leg is kind of ready to glide. We're going to keep the right leg nice and still and just reach back through the left and glide right back in, okay? So the left leg doesn't have much weight in it. The right leg does. And we're going to glide a little bit faster for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in. You can put your heel down and come all the way up to stand. And now we're going to do 10 regular squats. I'm just going to widen my feet as wide as my hips. And then I'm going to sit back in my imaginary chair and then come back up again. And we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, all the way up. We're going to come back to having the feet a little bit closer together. I'm going to curl up through that left heel, come into that little mini, both knees are bent position. And this time I'm going to come into a bit more of a lunge. You'll be sliding back and coming right back in. Don't go too far. I really don't want you to feel like you're sort of getting stuck out there. And moving the arms is helpful. I like arms forward and return. Arms forward. So the left knee is going to stay somewhere around the toes the whole time. We're breathing here. Let's do 8 more a little faster. 8, 7, 6, 5. P.S. Use a chair or a wall next to you. 4 maybe. 3, 2, 1, and come all the way in. Yeah, please use a chair or a wall if you just feel like that's a really nice idea. That's a great way to support the movements. So I'm going to come to the other side now, okay? I'm going to put my right foot, the ball of the right foot, right on the edge. Stand nice and tall. We're going to start kind of like here. Soften. Let's curl up through the right heel and then send the hips back. So you kind of start the exercise with not a lot of weight into the right leg. The left leg doesn't move. Right leg goes out and in. I'm not putting any extra weight in this foot as I move it. I would say 90% of my weight, if not more, is in my left leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in, come all the way up. I'm taking a wider stance for the squats. I'm just going to keep the glider there since I have a lot of the weight in my heels anyway. And I'm sitting back and coming up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come all the way up. I'm going to step that left leg in a little bit and then roll up through the right heel again, which kind of immediately transfers the weight into the left leg. We're in that little bend here, and now we're doing more of a lunge. There's so many options with the arms here. I usually gravitate towards forward and back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in. Awesome. Okay. We're going to come back to center for just a minute. Stand up nice and tall. I'm going to keep the whole hands to hips things going right now. Toes are forward, shoulders are down. Shift your weight into your right leg. Lift the left heel. Left leg is going to come up and down. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then we go back through the center. Hold here, reach the arms all the way up. And come back down. Hands to hips. Chest is lifted. Shift into the left leg, right toe is down. Push down through that left leg and out to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Come on back down, okay? From here, I'm going to grab a light set of weights. I'm going to go with my 5s. I'm going to work that into the previous set we just did. The lunge, the squat, all that fun stuff. The weights are completely optional, so you can choose to leave them out. You can also choose to go light, much lighter, 3, 2, 1, whatever you want, okay? So I'm going to start by coming here. I've got 2 5s. And then I'm going to come forward. The left ball of the foot and the toes is right on the glider. We're going to stand tall to begin. Take a nice deep breath. Lift up through that left heel. sit back a little bit. I'm just gonna keep my arms right here, okay? They're kind of putting a little bit of energy into my back extensors. So lift your chest and look forward, shift your weight into your right leg. It's just the left leg right here, okay? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way and hold. Come all the way up to stand. Widen your feet. This is kind of a little combo movement here. It's a squat and a press up with the arms. So I'm going to sit back into my imaginary chair. When I come up, arms come up and all the way up, back down and down. Squat, up, reach, down. Squat. Make sure your feet are in both, your weight is in both feet here, equally distributed. Equally distributed. Keep the breath moving. 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And last one. Up and down. We're coming back here to more of a lunge. I'm going to try adding a bicep curl to this. We'll see how it feels, okay? First, let's get into the position. Lift up through your left heel. Sit back in a little bit of that position just to get the weight into your right leg. Let's do the movement first. Slide back and come in. Slide back and come in. I think a bicep curl fits nicely right there. Please be careful not to put too much of your weight into your left leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come all the way in. Okay, that was exciting. Let's step and come to the other foot. Okay, so now the right foot is right on the front. We'll stand tall. Nice open chest. Stand tall into both feet to begin. Take a breath into your belly, relax your shoulders. Okay, curl up and sit back. Your weight is transferred into your left leg. Right? Yeah. Okay, so first arms are just long, out and in. So this is just stabilizing, and this is a fair amount of work for the back extensors, whether you know it or not. Keep your eyes forward, chest lifted and lengthened, belly button is in. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in and all the way up. A little bit wider with the feet. I'm going into that squat, and this is our combo. You can choose to change it however you need to if the press up towards the ceiling doesn't work for you, okay? Sit back and reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and all the way down. Good. Okay, a little bit closer together with the feet. Curl up through the right heel. Again, we're putting the pressure into the left leg. Sit back a little bit, okay? We did a nice easy bicep curl here. So we'll slide back as you come in, arms to shoulders. Make any changes that you need to here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come all the way in. And then stand tall, okay? I'm gonna push the glider away just for a moment. We're coming back feet hip distant. I'm gonna bring my weights together and right to my chest. Right in. Lift the chest towards the weight, but draw the abdominals in. Think shoulder blades down, chest up. Shift your weight into your right leg. Left leg is gonna come out to the side. And left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Bring the arms down for just a moment. Heel lifts. 10, 9, 8, chest open. Relax your shoulders a little bit. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Come on down, back up again. Shift into the left leg, lift their chest, take a nice deep breath here. Try and make sure there's no extra tension in the shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And then come back all the way down. Hold here for just a sec, ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. And side. Breathe. And side. Keep your eyes open if you're at all dizzy. Okay, and then come back to the center. Okay, we're gonna come back to what we've been doing, change it up just a little bit. Same movements though. So I'm starting with my left foot on the left glider. In order to prepare, get the weight until the right leg, roll up through that left heel, soften the knees, okay? Elbows are gonna come in right by your sides. So there's two ways to do this. There's the arms out, leg out, arms in, and there's the opposite movement. Which one do you like? Which one is your brain gonna wanna do? I always like this one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Come back to center, all the way up. And for this next bit, I'm gonna push the glider away because we're gonna do the same move that we did, a squat, but I'm gonna add a heel lift at the top. So it's gonna look like this. Back, up, and down, okay? Back, up, 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then come all the way down. Good. Coming back to the glider, front part of the foot, stand tall, relax your shoulders, take a nice deep breath into your belly. Okay, roll up through that left heel, come into that little mini position here. And I'm gonna do the same thing, I think. You can try expanding the arms in a different way. We did slide back, come in, or did we do this? Oh, we did this. I'm gonna do slide back, come in. This time a little bit more like the last thing we did. Keeping the arms close to the shoulders as I lunge back. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All the way in, okay? Leave the glider, turn it around, stand tall. Relax the shoulders, take a belly breath. Roll up through the heel, sit back a little bit, and then we have our nice and still through the left leg, I should say. Left leg is perfectly stable, or trying to be. And we're breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, all the way in. Take a breath, very good. I'm coming off my glider, so I can do another set of the squats with the heel lift, all right? Belly breath to begin, stand into both legs, and then squat. You go at your own pace, please. Maybe you're slower or faster than me. That's fine. 7, 6, oh geez, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, all the way down. That's pretty good. Get the heart rate up a little bit too, which is nice. Okay, we're coming back. I have an itch. We're coming back, right foot on the glider. So this one is a bit more of a lunge with a similar tricep movement like we did just a moment ago. Lift the heel. Soften the knees. As we go back, I like bringing the arms up and then extending them. It's a bicep and a tricep. Make sure you're really kind of straightening the arms as you go in with your foot. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way in. Awesome. Okay, come back to this situation here. Oh, feet closer together. Heel lifts. You can just do right arms by your sides for this one. Chest open. 10, 9, 8, 7. Relax the shoulders a little. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights together to the chest. Shift into the right leg. Relax your shoulders, but lift your chest. Left leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, come back to the center, 10 heel lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, relax the jaw, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, return over to the left. Relax the shoulders, lift the chest, belly is in, right leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All the way back, all the way down. Stand in a relaxed position, ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Two more sets. One more each way. And then come back to the center. We'll do just one roll in each direction, because why not? And then the other way. Okay, coming back to the center. All right, we're gonna come down to the mat, and I'm gonna bring the glider and my mat with me, pulling that over. I'm just gonna put these weights to the sides, the 5s. I'm gonna grab a really quick sip of water. Okay, we're coming onto our backs first. So come onto your back first. Keep your weights and your glider close by. Okay? When you get down there, shin hug, long neck, rock right and left. Rock right and left. One more each way. And then come back to the center. Lower the left leg. Interlace your fingers behind your right leg. And we're going to extend the leg up as far as it feels good to go. Point and flex the foot. Point and flex. One more time. And then side to side with the foot. Side to side. One more each way. Hold here, pull the leg in a little bit closer for a deeper stretch. And then bend the knee, put the leg down, other side. Interlace behind the left leg, extend the leg up as far as it feels okay to go. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. One more, and then side to side. And one more each way. And then pull the leg in a little bit more. Deeper stretch, deep breath. And then bring that leg down. Okay, I'm gonna roll to the side and I'm gonna grab my weights. Just to remind you, these are 5s. I'm probably just gonna use 5s today. Arms are gonna come up towards the ceiling. Feet and knees in a comfortable position. My knees are about hip distant, knees and feet. Soft elbows here, almost like a hug position. Arms are going to come out wide. I'm going to have my elbows tap and then return. The weights can tap right above your chest. Elbows tap, weights tap. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and come up, keeping the arms nice and long. You're going to lower the arms towards your thighs as you chin to your chest, curl up, reach the knuckles forward. Inhale back down, exhale, curl up. 8 more. Watch your shoulders, please. And 7. And 6, 5, 4. Last 2 here. Curl up and hold. Hold here. One leg at a time. Tap the weights. And then other leg, tap. Tap, 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 tap. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. All the way down. Bring your elbows right by your sides. Knuckles are reaching up towards the ceiling. Bend your knees. Scoot your feet in close to your tush. Make sure that neck is really nice and long. Exhale, hips up. As your hips go down, arms up. Elbows down, hips up. Knuckles up, hips down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Push through your heels. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down with those elbows for a minute. Hands come down. Let's just give the fingers a wiggle and the wrists a little breath. Okay, so I'm just moving my hands a little bit. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale. And I'm coming up again to the ceiling for that elbows wide position. Hug arms. If you want to add legs in tabletop during this next set to work the abdominals at the same time, go ahead. I think I'm going to keep my feet down and just work the arms and the chest. Inhale, wide. Exhale. Or breathe in a way that feels right for you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Arms remain straight up. We're going to keep those arms nice and long. Take a deep breath to draw the abdominals in. Chin to your throat, curl up. So we're going to add to this move. Scoot your feet together, knees together, and actually scoot your feet away a little bit. You're going to extend one leg as you curl up, but we're going to keep the knees together. So go ahead and squeeze your knees right here and draw the belly in. Chin to your throat. One leg extends as you curl up and then lower back down. And we'll switch to the other side. Five more sets. Mind your shoulders. Come all the way back. And then pull the elbows right down by your sides. Neck is nice and long here. Peek at your wrists, please. Make sure your wrists are looking straight up and you don't have like a sinky wrist. Okay, nice and strong there. Scooch the feet in. Elbows down, hips up. Hips down, knuckles up. Elbows down, hips up. Breathe. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here for a second. Bring your hands to your hips. Bring your feet and your knees a little bit wider. Lift the hips up halfway. Go ahead and lengthen your neck and draw your abdominals in here so we don't have like too much energy in the neck. It's a core tushy job as well. Really push through the heels so you feel that. Lower lift, small pulses here. We're going to do 20, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more set of 10 here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh! Wiggle the hands. Okay, let's just move the hands around a little bit. That feels nice. Okay, we've got one more set here. We'll grab the weights. Comfortable leg position. Arms to the ceiling. Hug arms. Elbows a little bit wide. I kind of like to have the weights tapped together over my chest. Open and close. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Arms are going to stay nice and straight. Shoulders are down, neck is long. So we're going to add a little bit to this one too. Ready? It's a little bit of a twofer. I'm going to extend the legs, lower them down, curl up, come back down. Six more. And 5. And 4. And 3. 2. Last one. All the way down. Elbows to the sides. Feet hip distant. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, hips up, elbows down. And then knuckles up, tushy down. 10, 9, 8. Nice deep breaths along the way. Find the flow through that exhale. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the hips up, weights to the hips, knees in, out. Hips kind of stay where they are. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Come back to center with your knees. Lower the hips down. Okay, carefully bring the weights over to the side and just carefully put them down. Let's do my favorite twisty stretch here before we do one last thing on the hands and knees. Ooh. Knees one way, arms wide, eyes in the other direction. Breathe deeply. With your exhales, try to breathe out tension anywhere. One more deep breath here. And then carefully roll through the center. Side 2. Remember to exhale tension in the neck, the shoulders, the wrists, the hips, the knees, wherever you're feeling an extra tightness. Take a breath into that area. Okay, we're rolling back to the center. Actually, we're gonna roll to our side, come up onto the hands and knees. Last little bit here, hands and knees. Let's end with a bang. I don't know if that sounds like a good idea, does it? Let's end with some excitement. Come back to the glider. I'm gonna put the glider under the left foot. It's really just under the front of my left toes. And then I'm coming into kind of what would be a starter plank position. I'm going to draw the abdominals in, come back to what we did in the beginning of class. Push the ground away. Extend the right leg out. And then we're going to extend the left leg out and in. For 8, 7, belly button, find that belly button, use it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then come all the way down. Hold here. We're going to do another set with the left leg. Take a nice deep breath, a little different this time. Draw the abdominals in, prepare, elbows looking back. Extend that right leg into your plank. And now the left leg will extend, windshield wiper, out and into the side. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Careful with the knees. Come all the way down. Side 2. Move it over to the right foot, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Take a nice deep breath. Push the ground away, prepare. Extend the left leg, right leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in and down. Ooh, last part. Take a breath. Extend into your plank. Draw your belly in. Extend the right leg. Windshield wiper. Out and in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Careful with the knees. How about a child's pose? Two more breaths here. Last one. Okay. I'm going to come up to stand through a down dog. Okay? If you'd like to join me, that would be lovely. Ooh, a little slippery on the rug. Just give yourself a deep breath here. And then I'm going to soften the knees, walk the hands towards the feet. Forward fold, hands to elbows. Deep exhale. Extend your arms. And then soften the knees, push through the feet. Slowly roll it up. We did it, you guys. Have a lovely day. Be good to yourselves. Enjoy.